I'm bored. Let's read a book. Oh! Absently fingering the green scarf at her neck before letting her left hand drop, the redhead looks at the hearth where no fire burns. Her thoughts turn, as they have so often, to the unanswered questions. Why has the White Wizard been so willing to share his knowledge, to accept her as an equal, when the masters of Recluce had grudged so much knowledge to every speck of it? The staff warms under her palm as she ponders, not really watching the white mage as he sits in his chair that is not quite drawn up to the inlaid table. He frowns with perhaps the first frown she has seen. Why frown, she asks. These are certainly better quarters than the inn at Heidler. It appears that the Viscount does provide those who do good. You're still skeptical, comments Antonin in his mellow voice. What would it take to convince you? Perhaps another technique you can use to improve your understanding? Her lips quirk in an expression that is neither smile nor irritation, but some of each. This one is simple enough to show you, just as I showed you how to cloak yourself from the sight of those who do not need to see. His voice assumed the tone of a patient master. I promised you that I would teach you how to reach your full abilities. Have I not kept my promise? The redhead nodded grudgingly. Antonin sighs softly. Then perhaps I should provide another lesson, one that will improve your understanding as well. I assume that you would like to know why the masters of Recluce hid such simple techniques, and why your brotherhood forced you out without even bothering to acknowledge your abilities. The woman in the green scarf nods again. Haven't I said so? You have, but you have also said that mere words are not enough, that words conceal as much as they reveal, and that you're much more tired of being put off. He sighs again, softly. You'll have to concentrate. Put both hands on your staff and look down at the mirror here. She frowns, for she has not seen the mirror appear on the table. But she looks into the misty swirls that resemble white clouds blocking the images that must exist behind the mists. Looking deeply into the glass, looking for answers, his voice resonates slightly. The mirror represents the barriers in your thoughts, the barriers to full understanding. Think of nothing at all, of silence, of stillness. Now just think of the answers you deserve. The words hang in your mind, not in your ears. What would you not give to understand? Reach toward the glass with your thoughts, just your thoughts, not your hands, and I will show you understanding. The redhead topples forward before the dark-haired woman catches her shoulders. It took you long enough, Sapphire. The coldness of her name stops the woman's mouth. Now, before she can assert her identity, now, his forehead is beaded in sweat, and fine lines seem to have instantly aged his face. The dark-haired woman grasps the hands of the immobile and wide-eyed redhead as she begins to turn, so that her eyes meet the lined dark eyes and clear blank eyes. On the table, the white mists swirl in the mirror that reflects the struggle. Shortly, only a pile of dust remains where the dark-haired woman had been seated. As the redhead stands, the fire in her hair flickers, then begins to darken. I never did like red hair. Antonin passed his hand across the mirror, and the glass reflects the dark beam ceiling above. The Viscount will be expecting us shortly. Wake me when the time is right. He totters towards the expansive bed. The dark-haired woman gestures at the dust on the chair, which swirls, flares, and vanishes. And she thought she could trust you. The White Wizard glares, but says nothing as he stretches out upon the white coverlet. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this, please like, comment, and subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss out on any of these videos. See y'all in the next one. Goodbye!